mythical creatures around the world. A centaur is a creature from Greek mythology with the upper body of a human and the lower body and legs of a horse. Centaur possess extraordinary strength, enhanced stamina and outstanding reflexes. They can use their front hooves as formidable weapons. The Yeti is an ape-like creature purported to inhabit the Himalayan mountain range in Asia. Many dubious articles have been offered in an attempt to prove the existence of the Yeti, including anecdotal visual sightings, disputed video recordings, photographs, and plaster casts of large footprints. Some of these are speculated or known to be hoaxes. Jinn, also romanized as Jinn or anglicized as genies, are supernatural creatures in early pre-Islamic Arabian religious systems and later in Islamic culture and beliefs. Bigfoot, also commonly referred to as Sasquatch, is a large and hairy human-like mythical creature purported to inhabit forests in North America. Enthusiasts of the subject have offered various forms of dubious evidence to prove Bigfoot's existence, including anecdotal claims of sightings, as well as alleged photographs, video and audio recordings, hair samples, and casts of large footprints. The Dullahan is a type of mythological creature in Irish folklore. He is depicted as a headless rider, on a black horse, who carries his own head held high in his hand or under his arm. It is said to be the embodiment of the Celtic god Crom Duv. Yali is a Hindu mythological creature, portrayed with the head and the body of a lion, the trunk and the tusks of an elephant, and sometimes bearing equine features. The Yali is said to be a guardian creature, protecting human beings both physically and spiritually. Kappa, in Japanese folklore, a type of vampire-like lecherous creature that is more intelligent than the devilish Oni and less malevolent toward men. They are depicted in legend as being the size of a 10-year-old child, yellow-green in color, and resembling monkeys, but with fish scales or tortoise shells instead of skin. On the top of their head they have hollow indentations that are filled with water. If the water is spilled, they are said to lose their supernatural powers. The chupacabra is a legendary creature in the folklore of parts of the Americas. First sightings, and the initial descriptions, were first reported in Puerto Rico in 1995. The name comes from the animal's reported vampirism. The chupacabra is said to attack and drink the blood of livestock, including goats. In Lakota mythology, Unxikula is a serpentoid creature which was responsible for many unexplained disappearances and deaths. In Philippine mythology, Ekek is a bird-like human creature. They are winged humans who search for victims at night. It is also known that Ekek looks for sleeping pregnant women. Kongamatos are large pterosaur-like cryptids living in tropical and subtropical regions of Africa, particularly in Zambia, the Congo, and Angola. It is thought to eat mostly fish, but occasionally humans. The Kongamato is also said to dig up graves and steal human corpses, because in Africa the burial is usually not too deep. Popobawa is the name of an evil spirit or shetani, which is believed by residents of Zanzibar to have first appeared on the Tanzanian island of Pemba. Popobawa is a shapeshifter and described as taking different forms, not just that of a bat as its name implies. It can take either human or animal form. Popobawa attacks men, women and children, and may attack all of the members of a household, before passing on to another house in the neighborhood. The Manananggal is a mythical creature in the Philippines that is able to separate its upper torso from the lower part of its body. Their fangs and wings give them a vampire-like appearance. It is said to favor preying on sleeping, pregnant women, using an elongated proboscis-like tongue to suck the hearts of fetuses, or the blood of someone who is sleeping. A toyol is an undead infant in Indonesian and Malay folklore. It is typically invoked as a helper by shamans by means of black magic. Wendigo, a mythological cannibalistic monster in the spiritual tradition of North American Algonquian-speaking tribes. The Wendigo is said to invoke feelings of insatiable greed and hunger, the desire to cannibalize other humans, and the propensity to commit murder in those that fall under its influence. Kobold, in German folklore, mischievous household spirit who usually helps with chores and gives other valuable services but who often hides household and farm tools or kicks over stooping persons. He is temperamental and becomes outraged when he is not properly fed. He sometimes sings to children. In Russian folklore, the Domovoy lives in the hearth or behind the stove, and householders took care to not disturb the smoldering remains of a fire to keep their ancestors from falling through the grate. It protects the inhabitants from harm. The Red Cap is a type of malevolent, murderous goblin found in Barder folklore. He is said to inhabit ruined castles along the Anglo-Scottish border, especially those that were the scenes of tyranny or wicked deeds. It is known for soaking his cap in the blood of his victims,